some chicken soup for lunch. Not lunch, maybe. And I'm gonna add, I've got my mirepoix in here with the onions, carrots, and celery, and a little olive oil and some chicken, and I am browning it, and then I'm gonna add the bone broth here and probably some chicken broth. I'm also gonna add this in because I want it to be a little creamier and give it a little bit more of a homey style flair. I'm probably gonna put some frozen mixed veggies in here to make it quick, and make some biscuits or dumplings. Hey everybody, I just wanted to check in. This isn't much of a vlog today. It's Wednesday. My husband and I are together right now, but he has literally like really not slept since he had to drive 2 hours away yesterday to work, and he worked all night and then drove home, and he's been up ever since. And he just
I slept a little bit.
A little bit.
I don't know how much.
Like an hour or two at home, I think. Yeah, but I mean, he's still walking around like a zombie. We were looking for my keys for like, who knows how long we were doing that, but it was going nuts. And it turns out he had him in his hand like the whole time. So poor Henny really, really needs sleep. And he wanted to grab a burger for dinner. The chicken soup that I had made earlier was for lunch, and so we're going to have some dinner. And I already told you, Honey's not feeling really good. He also told me he wanted to get a donut. So I promise you I will show you what I get. But I'm definitely going to count all the points here. And yeah, it's been really hard for me to vlog today because we had the security guy at our house, and he was like totally outfitting and arming it and stuff. I mean, it is loaded with security, and I think just going from a place where we used to be like in a cul-de-sac, kind of hidden a bit, and we were armed, but you know, as far as like security and stuff, but we're located a lot more visual, I think, and so
more exposed.
Yeah, and so we do just want to make sure that we're covered, you know. But dang, I mean, there's just a lot of services offered these days, and they're pretty neat, but you know, it takes a long time to install and stuff. And I didn't want to do it in front of that guy because he wouldn't understand, and then he had alarms going off all day, so it was like really weird. But anyway, so I'll see you in a little bit, and we'll touch base again. All right, this is what I got for dinner. I got a grilled chicken sandwich on an egg bun, a little avocado, and I got a small order of tater tots. Hey everybody, it is late. Everybody's gone to bed. I've been folding socks and doing laundry. I did the dishes. I've had the kids. Put him to bed. Poor Honey, he took a bath and went to bed. He was exhausted, and really exhausted, so I don't know how long he's going to sleep. I have an eye appointment tomorrow, though. Today I did blood work, and since I had the stomach flu for the past 2 days, I was pretty much fasted, so so I went and took my blood work early this morning. Was it this morning? No, it was yesterday morning. And I had it on the vlog, but I had to erase it because I was out of time. And the kids went with me, so they thought it was real cool. Mom didn't cry when she got her blood out. And then the lady that took my blood out, the nurse let them hold the vial, and so they could see the separation in there. That was real interesting, and we talked about that, and they said it was really warm, and we got to talk about, it was like a mini science lesson. It was kind of funny. It's kind of cool, though. They liked it. And so that was my blood work to check all my hormones and my cholesterol, and see if I'm anemic, and you know, some other things. Anyway, so it's been quite a day, you know. I've still got all this work that I'm doing here, excuse me, and I gotta pick a sock up off the floor. And yeah, so we got one of those Ring doorbells, right? And I have to ask you this. If anybody else has one of those doorbells, did it freak you out at the beginning? Because it's like, I like the thought of being able to set it up to motion detection, right? And to be able to see what's going on, and that kind of thing. It does make me feel, good to be able to have that kind of visual. But especially living in a city like I do, it really helps because, it takes all kinds. I mean, I live in Vegas, for crying out loud, all kinds of stuff happens in Vegas, and it doesn't matter if you live in the nicest place or in the worst place. There's stuff going on everywhere, you know what I mean? So you just have to secure yourself as best as possible. But anyway, so it's one of the things that we got is the Ring doorbell, and I set it to motion, right? So we can tell if there's any motion whatsoever at the front door. And so earlier today, when we came home, we had stepped out when we came home, I didn't remember. Now, I guess I got a push notification that said, oh, there's motion at your front door, and I didn't see it. I didn't see it until a little while ago after everybody went to bed. And then I picked up my phone and I saw it. It said, there's motion at your front door. And I was like right around the corner from my front door. And I was like, all of a sudden I just like froze, and I was like petrified. Oh my goodness. I'm just like, there's motion at my front door. What's going on at my front door? And I was scared to death to come around the corner and look at the front door. And so I'm over here fumbling with my phone, and I'm like pulling up the app so I can look at the camera and see instead of looking out the front door, because I'm afraid if somebody's out there, they're going to see me looking at them. So let me look at it on the phone, and then I'll decide what to do. And so I pull it up. I don't see anything. And I'm like, wait a minute. So I checked the history, and lo and behold, it was us coming home. That was the motion at the front door, and I had missed that notification. And I thought, oh my goodness, is this the way it's going to be every time I see there's, some sort of notification like this? Am I going to just like get freaked out? Now, maybe not, but did anybody else have that experience? For me, it was like reading the text or the notification that says there's motion at your front door is akin to me reading the words, there's a boogeyman outside your front door, and it's like, I don't want to read that. It freaked me out. And but I think the reason why it freaked me out so bad is every time we move, I go through a period of time where I'm a little nervous because I'm not used to the area, and I'm not settled yet, right? And so I don't feel completely safe yet, and I haven't adjusted. I remember this happened last time we moved, and I didn't sleep for, I want to say, a couple of months very well without waking up all night long, kind of freaked out, wanting to check out the windows and the doors. And it's just something that happens to me, and then I say my prayers so I can get back to sleep. And I have a hard time adjusting, it's just who I am. But I think because I'm in the throes of that adjustment, and then I went and, got this app, I don't know, I think it was the, combination of the two that just freaked me out. So I don't know if anybody else feels like that at first about, being able to see that stuff. Were you uncomfortable with it and then you just got used to it after a while, or what? Any kind of feedback on that, I appreciate that, so finding out other people's experiences. Anyway, I wanted to tell you what I did when we went to, my husband and I had dinner and we went to Smashburger. And instead of I've been to Smashburger before, and having like a Smashburger and fries and, a Diet Coke or whatever, I think the burger itself, maybe the fries, half of them. Anyway, it came out to like 30 points or something like that. And I'm like, I can't really do that. And so I'm like, you know what, I'm gonna make a few adjustments here. So instead of a burger, I got a grilled chicken breast burger. And I noticed I was gonna get like a gluten-free bun, and but I noticed that gluten-free buns were like twice as many calories as a whole grain bun, which was just like 180. And, you know, it was a lot more for the gluten-free bun. So I said, well, give me the regular egg roll bun, you know, which is half of that. And then I got the chicken breast. I did get avocado, but then I was looking at the French fries, and the French fries were a lot more. Even they had Brussels sprouts and vegetables that were, I guess, flash fried or whatever, but they were a whole lot more calories than their signature regular tater tots, which were only like, it's like the fried vegetables were like over 400 calories a piece, and then the signature tater tots were only like 140, I think, for a small, and so I ended up getting that. And those were good, but I didn't eat them all. And I didn't eat all my sandwich either. It was really good, but I didn't eat it all. My appetite shut off, and I knew my hubby wanted a donut afterward. So I was really trying to actively cut. I think on my order, I cut about 400 calories on my order from what I normally would have ordered. And so I was trying to save my calories so that I could have a donut afterward, right? And so then after we went to the donut shop, and I picked at a donut, but I don't think I even ate like half of one. And then I may have eaten half, but then that was it. And it shut down because I was actively thinking, this is going to be my 20% of the day that I kind of fudge it a little bit, right? And the rest of the day I wanted to be spot on. I wanted to be on point so that I could afford to have that 20% off, right? And and I feel fine. I feel good. I don't feel sick. I don't feel like I've eaten too much. I don't feel like I've eaten too, terrible. And I feel like I'm still within my points today. So anyway, that's what I did. And I'm going to add everything up, and then I'll see what that looks like. Maybe I went over, but I don't think so. So we'll see. But anyway, that's the day. It's just been real busy today, and I'm pretty tired. So I'm gonna let you go. I love you guys a lot. I still haven't got our tree up, still haven't got any decorations up. I went to the storage unit and got them all yesterday, but they're sitting in the middle of the living room, so I still can't show you around a lot because it's still a mess. But anyway, we'll get there. We'll get there. I've got to get those decorations up right before Christmas is over. All right, I'll see you guys later. Bye.